Okay. Ready or not, here we go. And also, I'm just putting still myself in the party. Oh yeah, I hear that, like, background, kind of. Uh, why is that last one like that? Okay, I'm gonna keep both of those really low because some games are really obnoxious. Um, so hello, I'm your host Zero, and we are starting off today's stream with, or rather tonight's stream with, Sega Genesis Classics. This has been, again, all the time, a lot of gaming companies will have a collection or portfolio of all their classic games, and in all seriousness, I think there's been better collections, and not to be shitty to Sega or, um, hang on, I just want to see something real quick. Sorry, just checking the audio on stream. All right. Anyway, so for the most part, again, I think there's been better collections. I know this is another one for Sonic, but like Sega Mega or Sonic Mega Collection on the GameCube slash, I imagine the other what's it called? Other systems. It had Sonic 1, 2, 3 plus all the other like oddities slash rarities or whatever slash like Dr. Robotnik and Sonic 3D Blast. So, and then I think on this 360 was Sonic like or Sega Ultimate or Ultimate Genesis Collection or something like that. So I imagine that had probably more games, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't really know off the top of my head. The funniest thing too is that I know it's like a lot of games that were, associated with the Genesis. Unfortunately, they can't be on there because they're made by different company. So, like Contra Hard Corps. I have the Contra collection, but unfortunately, because that's made by Konami, it can't be on the, you know, the it can't be on this collection because it's not owned by them, or it's not owned by Sega. Or same thing with another title I know I like to talk to that my brother likes to bring up a lot is General Chaos, and unfortunately that was also developed by EA. Um so I bought this, or somebody bought this. I think my brother bought this. Or I don't remember honestly. I just remember that whoever bought this, um unfortunately, the only takeaways are again like Sonic and Streets of Rage, because um, there's nothing really too bad with them in the first place. Um, I would say Golden Axe. I would again like say the arcade versions are probably better in general, but there's so many worse versions on uh the Genesis, and I understand because of the limitations of the hardware, but Virtua Fighter 2 of a 3D fighter transferring to 2D sprites is so dire, and it just doesn't make sense in the slightest. Um but again, I think there's been better collections, and this one kind of just, if they could have got like Contra and General Chaos and a couple other titles, I think it would have been better. But here we are. So anyway, also at least on a standard Xbox version, it just takes forever to boot. Um, the room idea is a nifty thing. I like the book's title on the shelves right there. Unfortunately, there's not too tons of extra content. The extras are just challenges and achievements, so and leaderboards. I will say this, unlike Capcom Arcade Cabinet or Contra or Castlevania even, I mean, Castlevania doesn't even have multiplayer in a sense. There is online multiplayer, but again, the things you expect, like Sonic 2 and Streets of Rage and Golden Axe, and that's just kind of unfortunate because, I mean, again, there's also columns and whatever. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. But for the most part, that kind of where it ends. Also, there's Altered Beast. Altered Beast is just... we'll get to Altered Beast in a minute, but first we start with Alex Kidd, and oh my god, Alex Kidd is probably the worst. In all seriousness. Because same way in the sense of Capcom. Capcom was had the mascot of Captain Commando, right? And in the same way, Ryu became Capcom's mascot after the success of Street Fighter. So Alex Kidd was the mascot for oh my god, what? So Alex Kidd was a mascot for Sega, and then Sonic was a more popular mascot, so that's kind of what... Sure, I'll go with the wizard. How do I get out of this? Well, you could just play this dumb... Alright, I'm backing out. So why Alex Kidd is awful, or why Alex Kidd can be awful, at least because... And I don't know if the sequels were on the Genesis, but I feel like the first game is very dire. Also, you can tell how much faith they had in the other titles of the Genesis, which, I mean... they had so little faith because they were when you look at the backgrounds or not the backgrounds, but the borders on the sides, there's only ones for Streets of Rage and Sonic. So yeah, that's so much faith they had that they only gave one or two for probably the most successful Sega, or at least the most successful Sega franchises on the Genesis. To be super fair, I did see Shining Force, and I tried out Shining Force, and what's crazy is it's almost a Fire Emblem-esque thing going on. Like, I'm just shocked at that, and it's like really cool. Like, I wish they made more sequels to Shining Force, because like that's like I'm almost surprised Shining Force did not get characters on Sega Heroes Battle or whatever the mobile game was, because like Altered Beast got, and that's so much so that like they were committed to Altered Beast, and that's just surprising that they made 4 characters out of that game that just died super hardcore. Anyway, one of my primary things that I was complaining about with this collection was Contra and Capcom and Castlevania all have, like or like an emulator on the PC type thing where you can have save states, and that's great. You can apply and load or you can save and load save states really fast, and that's great. But what's the worst thing about this is that if you hold and back out, you can make the save state, but it's very slow to because watch, You'll do this, you'll go full screen, you're going to be back in the game, but then you have to hold it to go back. There isn't a really quick screen to know, like, if you mess up, then go back to it. And again, there is a save state, but if there's a thing, you have to reset the console. And it's the same thing at the room. Is that it's a very niche and funny thing, but I wish there was, it was simplified. So, another big thing too is I, because not just Sonic 3D Blast that was a game developed by Traveler's Tales, one of their first titles. They also made Toy Story on the Sega Genesis slash Super Nintendo. So that's another thing which I know for obvious reasons why they can't report it. But again, like that'd been great if they could have had Toy Story. That's another like Sega Genesis highlight title. Like regardless of whether or not the sprites are better or worse, or this music, that's still another title that you can name off and be like, okay, that's great. Um, but anyway, why Alex Kidd is awful is because I'm just gonna show you. You have this very slow punch, and the hitbox is such a joke, and you have this kick that you barely control, and you die in one hit. So, in a sense, it's very Mario because it's kind of like it's kind of like almost the same similar deal, kind of pudgy guy kind of type dealy. But another part of the game is you play rock paper scissors, which I think again in either Chinese or Japanese. Why I bring up Chinese is because when you bring up the Japanese language, kanji is the characters from China. So I think Janken or Jonkin is the Japanese term for rock paper scissors. So anyway, so you play rock paper scissors to get items. And this is almost similar in a sense to like Legend of the Mystical Ninja, where you would go and, but I think that's a little bit later. I think Alex Kidd was made May 87, 88 maybe, and but it's kind of got like Legend of the Mystical Ninja like ideas, but the better thing about Legend of the Mystical Ninja is in the sense of the not Super Genesis. The Super Nintendo title was that there's a variety of games to choose from. There is only rock paper scissors in this game, and even though if there was the better sequels, unfortunately that's not part of this collection. Same thing. It's like I love Monster World 4, and I got to play it through the the Sega Genesis or the SVC, the Sega Genesis Classics or whatever port on Xbox 360 Arcade. It's one of my favorite games. But like the 3 Monster Worlds before it, it's just really to be super fair, Monster World 3 is not so bad. But like Monster World, the two Monster Worlds that are on the Xbox 360 collection are just really the first one's really insanely difficult. It's kind of like Castlevania in a sense, where a lot of the difficulty comes from it being not unfinished, but it's like that stilted jump that can kind of help / harm you. So, and I'm not trying to just paraphrase JonTron like when he was playing Joe and Mac or whatever, but it's kind of that same idea where like you kind of have a little bit hard time with movement, but at the very least with Castlevania, you can still get a lot of items with like the throwing axe, the holy water, that sort of deal. But again, you can still get them via normal gameplay means. The fact that these items you have to get by chance is just awful. And again, you have a 1 out of 3 chance to win. So yeah, the items give you like an immense advantage. Like you get this Kamehameha blast effectively. But yeah, it's the same like Mega Man thing where like you can't like change where you're shooting. You can only shoot horizontally. So that's the absolute worst thing about That's honestly why Mega Man died. Why like Bionic Commando died is because they could only shoot in one direction. Technically, with Metroid One, yes, Samus can only shoot in one direction, but they knew enough that by Super Metroid you can shoot in all eight directions. So like, why? And I get it, like people will say like, oh, that's just how it was, but like Metroid has eight-way shot, Contra has eight-way shot, Metal Slug has eight-way shot. Like, what are you getting at that you couldn't implement upward shot for Mega Man and upward and downward shot? So like, why? Um. So anyway, what I was getting at is, but yeah, the punch for Alex Kidd is not super great. The kick is you can barely control it. There's a lot of other problems with Alex Kidd as well. It's kind of funny too, is like this and the other Capcom game, I can't remember what it's called, but the characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it's almost the same thing where it's, Dragon Ball Z, where the character is based off of, Sun Wukong. He's, Sun Goku or whatever, or Son Goku. And, so yeah, this is what, like, a large majority of the game is. You just play, to get items, rock, paper, scissors. And again, guarantee, or to be super fair, yeah, you can't shoot it after the fact, so... So again, the items are not required to beat the game, but they make life easier. So, like, same thing with, like, that punch. Like, I can hit enemies from farther away. And same thing with this motorcycle. It can get you, like, much farther. So each time you win, the price goes up by at least 50 to 100 each time. So you aren't exactly robbed each time, which is good. So yeah, resets each area, and yeah. So again, like, the punch isn't really worth it. It goes too slow, and it's such a, like, pathetic, like, small hitbox. Again, you can hit these blocks, but what's worse is that, unlike Mario, hang on, let me see. You can't jump or to destroy them, so Alex Kidd is even worse in the fact that, like, you can't, like, do that. And also the funny fact that you can die by hedgehogs, which is even more foretelling sign that Alex Kidd was destined to die by a hedgehog. So it was not even like, oh, Sonic's more popular. The fact that hedgehogs are enemies, or porcupines, or whatever, some spiky creature just kills Alex Kidd, he was destined for the garbage bin of history. If I could break these blocks and yeah, now I can't get to it, but no, just straight up, if I could just jump up here, there we go, and yeah, see, you hold it, and you get a bigger jump, but it's still, again, it doesn't matter, because you can't break blocks from jumping underneath, so, oh my god, I didn't realize I could do that. So, this kind of makes Alex Kidd slightly better because I found a hidden room, but, like, I still can't blast blocks. I could apparently jump on the blocks, so, like, that's how I got to the bottom of the section, but again, I can't control the kick. I can't do anything else other than that, oh my god, and it just... And I can't shoot my blast at him, so... Oh my god, I can't jump under the bone. What a bonehead. Am I right? Sorry, that's probably like the 15th million time someone made that joke. Oh, there we go. If I can just stop sliding and get the chest. There we go. Oh, it's an extra life. Okay, apparently I can't go that way, so I have to go through here. Or not. See, destroying the blocks would really be beneficial to Alex get over here so I can get out of here. Oh, also, that's what I meant about, like... Yeah, thank you, Alex Kidd. About lowering the... Because, again, like, if you think Alex Kidd is bad with sound effects, like, some of the other Sega Genesis games, like Vector Man, are just infinitely worse. Like, seriously. Alien Storm is probably the worst, like, the worst thing ever. Like, when the Sega employees, like, you know, demo them, check for bugs, etc., etc., like, you would have think, like, oh, maybe we should make a, you know, slightly less annoying sound. Like, it's, like, the same thing with, like, Sonic, you know? Like, Sonic isn't so, like, again, you know, so, I mean, Sonic has good sound, you know, Streets of Rage has good sound, Shining Force, for the most part, has good sound, so... Oh, yes, and here's the dreaded water level, so, you know. No, you're right, with all the bloopers and all that. And then it transforms into the banjo solo for the modern Marios. Oh yeah, that's another thing. You die in one hit, so, you know, it's not great. And then you lose your power-up, so... Unfortunately, too, I don't think you can apply the motorcycle underwater, so... Dude, it'd make the game much better if you could drive the motorcycle underwater. Drives the shoe. But also, if I could jump on these blocks, there wouldn't be a need to punch them. Like, this game's stupid. Like, there's already the octopus's giant arms or squid or whatever I'm looking at. It doesn't need to shoot ink at me, too.
Oh, wait.
Right? See? Like, that's the worst thing is that, again, like... Oh my...
Floating.
Yeah, the turtle's just floating. What a dick. See? You can't control the... Oh, those are... bombs. Thanks, game. But you can't control the kick, so... Oh my... Sometimes when you respawn, like on the desert stage, I got the farthest in one run on the desert section. But what's worse is that sometimes when you respawn, you'll be right next... And there I go. You'll be right next to an enemy, and yeah, good luck. It's not great. But yeah, it's so dire when you only have the punch because it's only horizontal and you can't like, and it's such a short range. You have to be, as a fighting game joke goes, frame perfect. Seriously, what is that cheating turtle? Man, I wish I could jump on them like Mario or something, but no. Like, okay, if this was made in the later 80s, Mario's already been made, so they know about jumping on turtles and stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, you would assume that they would, like, know about that shit, but they don't. And again, yeah, I can put in save states, but, like, it doesn't matter because it takes so long to just, you know... get to that point anyway. It's not worth it. Oh my god, I thought I died. Okay, if you hit the kick, sometimes it works, but again, like, it's very unreliable. Like, it does, like, again, like, I wish I could, instead of using this kick that doesn't come out sometimes, or it probably does, but again, you know, not reliably. Yep, reliabilities. Cuban B. And they're like, oh my god.
What? Are you kidding me?
That's the only good thing that you can punch the blocks toward enemy. Other than that, you know, good luck. So I don't know why the object of the game is just rice cakes. The funny thing is, the game kind of starts off in like Saudi Arabia, you know, so like, or desert country, and it's almost the same thing with the Monster World 4. It's definitely different, but it's also a good idea. So, but not in Alex Kidd's case. No, not in Alex Kidd's case at all. Like at the very least with Monster World 4, they stay with that theme, you know, and it's pretty cool. Like I'm glad they like Monster World 4 is such a like oh my. Those are okay. The black blocks are basically the music blocks. So, because like whenever you hit them, you like what's it called? You bounce off them. Oh my god, I got an item. I got a necklace, but I don't know what it do. Also, I use a motorcycle, and good thing is, it just immediately used it, and I didn't even get to, like, get a refund. No. I mean, granted, I was facing, like, a wall anyway, but still, like... Like, if I could just destroy these blocks, it would have been a slightly better, but I can't. It doesn't work. Nothing works in this game. This will all end in tears, I just know it. Oh crap. Oh, bombs! Oh my god. I almost died. Oh my god, again. Oh my... If I just jumped either... Can I... Let's see. Can I just get infinite lives with this? Or is it just gonna... Oh my god, it's just an item each time. Or maybe it's an item on... like Mario, so they don't give you like an infinite glitch type thing, so... But even then, like with Mario too, they would still like give you the... Oh my god. They would give you the, like, a chance for an extra life. They wouldn't just, you know, leave you to die. Oh my... And that's game. The funny thing is, I would have figured it'd be funny if I just beat the game, but no, that's Alex Kidd, and as you can see, that's why he died. So anyway, Alien Soldier, yeah, it's, the funny thing is, there's so many games developed by Treasure, so I didn't know if, like, Treasure was an in-house, like, studio at Sega. That's why there's so many titles developed by Treasure, or, you know, like, what's up? Because I know Treasure later makes Sin and Punishment. I know they also make Gunstar Heroes, which, to be super fair, Gunstar Heroes is probably, again, one of the better games. Like, Shining Force, Sonic, Streets of Rage, possibly Golden Axe, And then Gunstar Heroes is probably the... Oh, also maybe Monster World 3. But yeah, they don't have... whatever it's called. I guess I'll go with that one, then the sword one, then this one, and I guess that one. So at the very least, I guess they give you a tutorial right there. It's kind of like Sin and Punishment in a sense, but like, but also the enemy design is very off-putting, to say the least. I'm just gonna. Oh my, why? Oh my god, why is it Danger Will Robinson right there? Or basically, you know, Fallout. Okay, this, I mean, when I got into the swing of things, it wasn't so bad, but like, Alex Kidd definitely could have been like a better game. It doesn't have to be so dire, you know. And to be super fair, this game isn't so bad. It's almost like Contra in a sense, but not as... Oh, this boss is kind of... Oh, crap. And it doesn't pause the game, so, you know, that's always fun. What's it gonna be up? So I kind of got the advantage right now, but it's still, there's a good like chance I'm gonna get hit and then the game over. Oh god. Like, I'm trying my hardest to fight this boss, and it's just like... Oh my god, I'm out of that too. Oh, they recharge too, I guess. Oh my god, I just... Yeah, the fact that it doesn't pause the game, and you only get one go. You don't even get an extra life. Like, seriously, that's just... Oh, I mean, I could try again, so... But I wish it would go full screen instead of, you know, doing that. So again, the cardinal sin of having infinite respawning enemies, you know. I gotta try and get the, There we go. Oh, what it straight up levels in that? Oh wait, do I have 2 lasers in? Oh my god. I wish I could try that malarkey again. But also, like, okay, I was just complaining about this, but I have 8-way shot, but I'm stuck in place. It's the same thing they do with Gunstar Heroes. Oh my... Like, it's an interesting idea, again, to say the least, but, like... But I just get knocked off, so, you know... Oh my god. It's like, almost like a Zelda getting hit animation. Can I defeat the first boss? No. The fact that you don't get extra lives is just, you know, just awful. I can level hard. Let me let it run down and see if I can change that to easy. Yeah, why is it on super hard from the get-go? Did it even save? Okay, good. Oh my... Can I go back? Oh my god. You know, I'm just gonna have all those and just try and just do my best. So on the Aka Neo Geo collection, they straight up will have like difficulty toggles, but like the worst thing about that is it will just like determine how much damage enemies can take, and yeah. So it just that's straight up. That's just what it seems like for this game too. It doesn't, like, change up their patterns. It doesn't, like, you know, do any... Oh, my God. Crap. Oh, my... Damn it. The music isn't so bad. I just wish, like, why is the game so difficult, you know? I'm, like, half health, and this boss, like, just has the most confusing patterns. Or not the most confusing, it's very deliberate, but still, like, it's... And the boss has a million things of health, too. It's really dumb. Like, that was a... If that was a boss, that was a mini-boss. There we go, I got to the second stage. But no, it just straight up it seems like the same thing where... Oh my, I wish it would like pause or something when I... Okay, good, that's like health. Oh no, 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 I don't want that. That's super lame. Yes, it does have the cardinal sin of, oh my god, and that's the same, like, thing as Gunstar Heroes. Oh my... This is the kind of thing of like, oh my god, I can like hover in the air. That's kind of interesting, but can I slide? Oh my god, I can't. Oh my. So I can slide like Contra. Well, it's not very deliberate. I mean, my bad. They did have like a tutorial kind of. No! No! Oh, oh crap, we're still alive. Ooh. No. I don't want to do that. Damn it. Password 369. Oh my god, there is even a password system, so even though it's difficult, there's still some merit to... It's not completely difficult. The laser... A fire... Spread shot... Type 4, Type 5... Oh, it just... Oh my god, there's a million types. That's actually pretty decent for, you know, like a game back in the day, but like... I don't get why it's gotta be the top screen and the flashing, you know? Counterforce hovering. So you can parry too. Okay, this game has like depth, but like there's a lot of crap on the surface. I want to level up that completely. So this game isn't as super hard as I first thought, but just man, it needs some polish, and it could be a classic. No, it's not a Sega classic. It's a Sega poop. That's super lame right there. Like, I wish I could... Oh wait. Can I... Can I just like... Oh, I can. Okay, that makes it much better. Can I... Oh, wait, can I turn around? Damn it, I wanted to slide. My mind got it. I kind of got confused, or I had a brain fart type thing. What did I? Oh, I ran out of time. Okay, that's really awful too. So, you know, game has some interesting ideas, but it's just kind of like there are so many games developed by Treasure. Or okay, let me be also super fair. Like Fantasy Star Online is one of my favorite like games. So like I can't be super rude. Fantasy Star 3 is like it's technically talking about, you know, the next generation and all that, but like Generations of Doom is a pretty solid title. And Fantasy Star, even though technically it was talking about the year 2000, 2000, like and Millennium is a cool title too. So, um, but yeah, there's a lot or so beyond all the other games, Sonic, Streets of Rage, Shining Force, Fantasy Star, and one of the Monster Worlds in this collection because I know I love Monster World 4. Monster World 4 is like again like I was saying one of my favorite games. So and unfortunately we can't really well unless I devote like a whole thing to it. Beyond Oasis, Fantasy Star, Shining Force, they're all RPGs, so for the most part I won't be trying to play them because again they take so long and it may not be worth it. So also it's very interesting. Both Metroid and Phantasy Star 2 they have the antagonist Mother Brain, so I just was like, huh? I gotcha. But it's like I don't know if like if it came up to like who if just they thought about it or just oh yeah, this is one of the goofiest beat 'em ups ever because like oh crap, that's like a bomb or something, I forgot. Because like okay, he seems okay for a beat 'em up, right? Or a beat 'em up character cuz it's at the very least it's like a melee attack. The other two characters are using like guns or flamethrowers or something. Like a electric whip is at least a little bit better in terms of like a fisticuffs type thing. The fact that the other two characters are just shooting like point blank shots every time, it just looks really funny. So yeah, this beat 'em up is very basic. So there's not really anything super going on with it. Like I played what's it called, King of the Monsters, and even though that game is just god awful, it's still like kind of funny for its like niche ideas. But this game is just weird. I don't know how I feel about it. It's a beat 'em up. I love beat 'em ups, but just like it's like a very bare beat 'em up. That's effectively the bomb in this game. This C3PO type character or whatever they're this Cylon from Battlestar Galactica, I guess. Also, there's a shoot 'em up section as well. It's very interesting. So it's not like so it's not just completely on the what's it called, the it's not completely just beat 'em up. So very few games use that scrolling like first person shooter thing even back in the day. So like it's just weird, like it has this odd beat 'em up section and then what's it called, then again the shoot 'em up section. So yeah, there's not a lot going on in this game, unfortunately. The fact is like save the humans, but why are one of those humans like this like golden boy short guy? Oh, those are going to be enemies the whole time. They're not like destruction or items to destroy that get health back. Oh my god. There is a dash attack, kind of. I don't know if there's a tactical roll I keep on. But again, I haven't played this game a lot, so there may be some hidden depth that I don't know about. But yeah. So yeah, that's a bomb. Oh my god, it just... Oh my god, what the hell is this nose creature? What the crap? I am so flabbergasted right now. I mean, I don't sound like it, but just like... What? Like, if the game wasn't odd enough, I'm fighting like a witch's nose creature that's shooting lightning from its ass. Like, I know there's a tactical role, but like... What am I getting hit by? The lightning or just the creature in general? And what is that whip attack that I'm doing? I'm teabagging him at the same time. Like, what am I looking at? What is this game? Unfortunately, that's energy for your super meter, I think, not your actual life. I don't think I've seen anything yet for the life upgrade. Oh my god, it's another shoot 'em up section. Look at this, dude. Oh, it's a moving level type thing, but this is so odd. I don't get it. I mean, it's a good thing to break up the action, I guess, but like... I mean, break up the normal mode of gameplay, but like, this is just super weird. Like, are the other characters running this fast too? I could imagine this for the robot man, but maybe they have a vehicle, you know? Oh my god, they're Thin Mints or whatever. They morphed into people. Or whatever from XCOM. Oh my god, he was gonna slam dunk me. Like, I kind of get the baton. The baton kind of makes more sense for this robot man, but why the whip? And is the whip, like, based on, like, in a direction? Or, like, what am I, like, you know... Again, like, I'm all for robot dominatrixes over here, but like, I gotta know why why there's a robot dominatrix. I'm just gonna do this. Let's just use the bomb. I think that's a bomb meter at the very least. I don't know, because again, this game is very odd, and you get slam dunk, kind of, not really. Help at the convenience store, where I'm gonna blow up everything. Don't worry, when you use items and stuff, you just gotta shoot them. You don't have to run over and pick them up. You just shoot them, you know. There's something like that in Destiny, right? Or as a perk, but like, I just think it's funny that you know, would shoot an item. Again, it's like, it's not a bad idea, but like, oh my god, there we go. If I watched the demo of the game, or like, it would probably tell me why these aliens are attacking and all that crap, but like, still, like, it's just like, this is just weird. Like, why are they all blob creatures? I don't understand it. And why are the human child, this golden boy, Ric Flair? I mean, never mind, that's Nature Boy, but still, like... It's... Yeah, no, it still cracks me up that the robot's, like, bomb move is just, like, him blowing himself up. Like, I guess it's like Pokemon self-destruct, but you know. Or like Final Fantasy X self-destruct, but you know. There is a dash, but I don't know how to do it, like, you know, reliably. Okay, there we go. I mean... So yeah, there is dash moves, but like, again, it's just very... It's not very... not convenient, but, you know... It's not very reliable. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a hidden guide somewhere out there on the internet. It's like, oh, it's the most reliable. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's talking about. But I have very little to draw from, so I have to, like, make up my own narrative. Like, this robot dominatrix is beating up the local alien populace. I don't know. Maybe the humans are the invaders. Yeah, no, I gotcha. Yeah, Gaston is the good guy of Beauty and the Beast. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that a gamer? No, I have one more credit, I guess.
Oh no, not my TVs!
No, dial television. It's always coming back. Oh my god, fucking Pac-Man's. Not, or no, my bad, not Pac-Man's. The creature from no, not from the Black Lagoon. From what's it called? From Monster Rancher. Remember that guy, the yellow hopping guy with one eye? I don't ever remember what the guy was called. Yeah, it was. Yeah, he was Mike Wazowski. Do the level end when I blow up everything? I mean, I shouldn't blow up the Zenith or whatever. This is almost like Area 51 in a sense, because it's just like just random aliens, I guess. You know, not the actual Area 51, but the whatever it's called, the arcade game. No, but I'm just saying, not the. I mean, it'd be kind of funny if Area 51, the arcade game, was. No, you're right. You know what the funny thing is? They were trying to revitalize Area 51. They had like a generic ass shooter on like the PlayStation 2, I think, and yeah, it didn't do well. Because again, like, you know, if you're a classic game, like, how do you reinvent yourself? And yeah, like, so many people say all the time, oh, like, Sonic's so bad because it didn't transfer right into 3D. But like, what game was it that I was just like, oh, this game's, you know, awful, or like if you really would think about it, like, I think, you know, like, Rayman didn't get like a proper 3D, like, next gen, like, update or sequel or whatever. Oh my god, I'm just shattering brain jars and shit. Yeah, no, you're right. Well, I guess the good thing is I can't shoot the civilians or whatever. I mean, for all its novelty factor and how, I mean, I've lost 3 lives or credits or whatever, but like, it's still slightly better than Alien Storm, like, or Alien whatever it's called. Nightcrawlers. Oh, he got eaten, the fatty. Pour one out for old fatty. Wait, what? Like, it's not even to the to the point where it's like, you know, Streets of Rage or whatever, where you have like grapples and super moves. I mean, technically you have super moves. I mean, with the bomb, but like, it's just, you know, it's just weird overall. I don't get it. Oh my god. Yeah, this teabag whip move is just weird. I don't get it. Oh my god, it ate me. That's goofy as hell. These stupid plant things in the middle, like, they weren't introduced earlier, so, like, I don't know. Why am I... Oh my god, I'm dead, and that's game over.
That was a robot affected by the gas.
Right, doesn't make sense. Difficulty normal. Score 19. Peasant? Peasant? Genesis does. Oh my god, it's that fucking, like, thing they said where Nintendo don't, but Genesis does for a Sega ad campaign. Yeah, they really do with the games like Alien Storm and Alien Soldier that are not an Alex Kid that doesn't really function. That it has okay ideas, but again, like the actual product is very flawed. So I would say this is the last one of the night. Altered Beast is a really bad game, and that's the Seizurous effect. And again, there's a quick load right there, but like, again, it's not great. The fact that they had they ported this guy, the Sega Heroes, is troubling. There's much better Sega franchises to pull from. Yeah, and you only get 2 lives. Technically 3 or whatever, but like, it's Altered Beast is really bad, dude. Like, I'm trying like to be like nice to it, but like, it doesn't help, or like, there's not like a lot to do in it. And yeah, you get comboed into oblivion sometimes, and it's just impossible to get that power up, and I'm just getting comboed, and I can't do any, and I can't get the power up because the boss is there, and I'm only the 2nd form, so the boss is at least kind enough like, I'm not gonna deal with this scrub in his full form, or unless he's in his full form. Yeah, I mean, that zombie or whatever only appears when if you don't have the full form yet. Like, yeah, the boss is like, you're not good enough to fight me yet. You gotta be full form. Oh yeah, you just get comboed into oblivion. There's like this lizard thing, and oh my god. Well, at least I'm up here where I'm safe. God. Oh my god, no, I'm not safe. Can I? There we go. So yeah, this is what Monster World and Altered Beast kind of like turn into. Kind of. Oh my god, you can jump with the fucking werewolf. I didn't realize that. So yeah, the werewolf has a projectile and a dash. I made it to the 2nd level where you can be a dragon, but the dragon's abilities kind of like...
Welcome to your doom.
Oh yeah, it's really awful. You have to wait for the boss to say welcome to your doom every time, and it takes a million years. They could have shortened that. Like, the worst thing is that the boss just takes so many hits, and there's not a bar to denote how much damage he's taken, you know? It's just when he feels like it, to leave. Because apparently you're not good enough to fight him unless you have a full form, and then, you know, then when he's, like, had enough, like, tummy troubles or whatever, he just leaves. Oh my god. So yeah, again, like, sometimes the hits, you just lose 1 bar of health, and you only have 3. I swear I have not figured out a way to get extra lives. Yeah, that's the long and short of it, Altered Beast. Again, like, the Sega collection, right? It would have been better if you had a thing like Akaneo Geo or, you know, some of the other, like, functions of, like, other games. Like, at the very least, I think with Streets of Rage 3, in the base game, you can still... Oh yeah, there's this Barney the dinosaur, like, thing. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, so I was about to kick that stupid purple thing, but then the stupid wolf, like, hit me. But yeah, it's like... What am I supposed to do? I'm like, I'm almost dead. I'm gonna get hit by that thing, and even though I can replay it, it doesn't matter. There's so much aspects of the game that are just poor. Like, I know I could have technically jumped, but, like, it's not worth it. And like the only like yeah, you could jump, but like still, it's just And yeah, here's a boss again. He's like, "Oh man, you're not beefy enough. Come back, come back. I know you got some gains in the gym, man. Or until you get your godly powers by cheating effectively." Oh my god. And then yeah, I get comboed right there, and just and yeah, the fact that oh my god, I'm not even the third. I'm not even Dragon Man yet. Like, they made this game very unuser-friendly. It's not fun. Was that the power-up dog? Okay, good. I don't know what they were thinking with the power-up, how it's just like, I don't know, a Windows 95 logo. I don't know what you would say to that. Like, okay, this does tons of damage, but you have to get close. It's not as good as the wolf, where you have a dash and you have a projectile. You have a projectile, but again, it's like you can only like I'll show you the boss.
Welcome to your doom.
Oh boy. So what I try to do is just try and get up there, and oh my, yeah, you have no invincibility either. You just take a hit and just, and yeah, the very lovely sound of like electrons going at the speed of sound on a neutron atom, or I don't know. Yeah, that's this America's school system working for you. So yeah, at the end of every level, you get depowered, and then you jump in here, and I only basically have one hit, and these fucking bee things, look at that. They have I just got killed by their dick. Alright, that's enough right now. I can't take any more of the Genesis quote-unquote classics. So, next time we load up, again, I'm sorry we can't technically boot up Beyond Oasis and the other RPGs, because again, you gotta have the right specific mindset for an RPG, and again, those things can go very slow. So, at least in the sense of a beat 'em up or like shoot 'em up, they go fast, and then yeah. So, so next time we start up Biohazard Battle. Oh my god, I tried Biohazard Battle. It's not super great. But playing them, getting a little bit farther each time, like there's some depth, but it's just like it's it's not great. So anyway, thank you for watching. I've been your host.